Dear students, welcome to the new session of social science class. In the previous class, we studied about towns and trade. Did you study that? Okay. Today, let us discuss about the workshops and occupational groups of medieval India. French traveler Bernier, in his account, have described about karganas. What are karganas? Karganas were the centers where they produced and supplied goods for the palaces of the Mughal kings and nobles. In palaces, there will be number of luxuriously dressed royal members. Naturally, they will have more needs to meet their needs like dress, ornaments, chappals, carpets, cushions, etc. Big rooms known as karganas were functioned in many places. So what is meant by karganas? Karganas were the centers where they produced and supplied goods for the palaces of the Mughal kings and nobles. Karganas were the centers where they produced and supplied goods for the palaces of the Mughal kings and nobles. In these big rooms, there were embroiderers. Embroiderers mean those who are doing handworks on dresses. So in these big rooms, there were embroiderers, goldsmiths, dyers, cobblers working out there in their own separate rooms. This is somewhat similar to our shopping malls from where we get all the products necessary all at once. So name the occupational groups we can find in karganas: embroiderers, goldsmiths, dyers and cobblers. The French traveler tavernier visited India during the Mughal period, and he too gave a clear idea about social life of India. From his extract, that means selected passage from his book, we can understand that he have seen people with a different lifestyle, dressing and food habits. Not only that, he found some are luxuriously, colorfully dressed people and sparsely clad people, means underdressed people. At the same time, it shows the social difference in India. So, in this context, let us discuss about the social and economic inequalities that existed among the people during the medieval period. The first socio-economic inequality was social status was determined on the basis of caste, occupation and wealth. That means those who belong to upper caste or having higher grade job or having more wealth had more status and position in the society. The second inequality was the kings, the lords, the priests, officers enjoyed higher status in their society. The third inequality was those who engaged themselves in agriculture and handicrafts belonged to lower section of that society. That is, farmers and artisans belonged to the lower section. And the fourth inequality was that each caste had its own customs and rituals. Like us, people belonged to different religions performed their own customs and practices. Evil customs like sati and child marriage also existed during that times. So let us repeat the socio-economic inequalities. The first one, social status were determined on the basis of caste, occupation and wealth. Second one, the kings, the lords, priests, officers, etc. enjoyed higher social status. The third one, those who engaged themselves in agriculture and handicrafts belonged to lower section of the society. And fourth one, each caste had its own customs and rituals. And fifth one, evil customs like sati and child marriage existed during those times. Sati. Sati means a custom of the cremation of wife along with died husband is known as sati. Now let us learn about the educational advancement or educational progress we could see during the medieval period. Amir Khusro, the poet who lived during Sultanate period, revealed that Indians could speak many languages. They didn't go abroad to acquire knowledge, but the foreigners came to India in search of knowledge. Chess, Panchatantra stories and mathematics are the contributions of Indians to the world. Next we can discuss the educational advancement of medieval India or the development in the field of learning. The first educational advancement was students from different parts of the world flocked, means moved in groups to the educational centers in India. Second advancement was Banaras, Agra, Lahore, Kanchi, Madura, Delhi and Nalanda were the important education centers. We studied about Nalanda University in our previous standard. And the third important advancement was that astronomy and mathematics were the two subjects that advanced during the medieval period. In the case of mathematics, we have the famous work of Bhaskaracharya titled Leelavati. The important work of Bhaskaracharya, Leelavati. In the case of astronomy, they had established observatories. Observatories mean a building that gives an extensive view of space to see stars, moon. So the medieval India during that period, they had established observatory in Jaipur, Delhi, Ujjain and Banaras. And the fourth advancement was that they translated several texts, means books, into Persian language. Today we studied about karganas, occupational groups, socio-economic inequalities and about the advancement in learning during the medieval period. Complete the notes from this class and study well. See you again in our next class. Bye.